Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are having a lovely evening. It's a Thursday evening, by the way, and I hope kuwarm njengoba nihleli emakhaya, and we are back on your screens as Atimtende TV. This is a Thursday Night Live brought to you by none other than Atimtende TV, as I've indicated. Today we have a special guest going by the name of Lindow. He's going to tell us who he is, and you can see in front of me Lana. We'll also talk about that. Don't rush me to the table. I just want to get to know this lovely gentleman. Lindow,
Sanibonani Makaya, igama Lindow Ntuli, born in Maritzburg, raised in Maritzburg, participating in the food industry in Maritzburg.
Nice one. Lindow, why Lindow Dust? There could have been other names, but you chose to call yourself Lindow Dust. I just want to talk about that for now, before I get into you being a brand. Lindow Dust,
Lindow Dust, it came about spicy chicken dust.
Okay.
Late night at so chicken dust. I totally had dust. Lindow. So the name attached itself to me. It grew from being just a name into being a brand. Lindow, Funu Dust, or Funu Lindow, so Funu Dust.
So Funu Dust.
So it attached itself, and it continued. Even people that formerly known me as Lindow, they be like, Saga Dust. So it grew.
No, it's quite interesting, Lindow, because I've seen you growing, into becoming a huge brand that you are. Not only in Pietermaritzburg or KwaZulu-Natal, I've seen you going to Cape Town, you've been to Gauteng, you've been to quite a number of provinces. Really, this brand that you have become, you call this brand the Rensed Experience. It's such a big name for Umfana Waselokishini, by the way. Tell us, Lindow, what this Rensed Experience is about, and really what inspired you to come up with such a brilliant concept?
Rensed Experience, it's basically, it started in 2016 when I enrolled into a DUT, doing the culinary arts. I enrolled as a catering management. So at that time, when Instagram was still booming, you needed to create a portfolio. It's okay, you're becoming a chef, so you need people who in terms of your products, those will be displayed and selling it, or selling your products to the people. So Rensed Experience came about with me. How do we fit now a portfolio into something, into a market? How do you take into a Selokshini that's infused with
something?
It's already infused with knowledge that you're picking up in school, knowledge that you're picking up from watching shows, watching TVs, looking at abantu abasebenzayo nabo. So we tried to. It's a big camera that's gonna basically fit. Around the whole circumference of being a chef. Now you're going to have different clienteles. You're going to or come from out of the province. So if you accommodate under your umbrella is the Rensed Experience. Now how are you going to infuse my culture and your cuisines? So range Ispanel is such a range. So now you so thina si ranch sispanela esihlangana lokuhlanganisa namabhawodi sada siyaqaqqa noma siyabopha. So thina umbrella ranch it's sikwenzela into yakho accustomed to your way of doing it, the way or envisioning ngayo now.
Okay. No, man, I think as Atimtende TV, we must say congratulations to you, Lindow. You've grown into something massive, and we're really proud of you. Not just as Atimtende TV, but I think people around Pietermaritzburg, but we know we've got Lindow Dust, the Rensed Experience. But Lindow, whilst we're talking about this, I'm also thinking of you, because we've seen you grown into who you are today. You started with working with other people. I remember you used to call yourself a particular name. I don't want to call names. And you've migrated quickly into the Rensed Experience, and it has grown. How is it like to work just with yourself as an individual and own your own thing? Into doing things. How has it been like, Bob?
Hey, owning back my creativity. It's relieving, because now I don't have to go past abanye abantu sikuseni now
every time.
mele senze kanje nje. I know it's okay mingithi namhlanje ngifuna ukukhipha i-beetroot wrap.
Yeah, sure.
Keep a beetroot wrap on the menu. It's not about now someone in consult say will the markets accept this. We just gamble, you know, and I'm gambling they work out as sebenzele in a certain way. And the way we portray, we've moved away from having a large crowd that follows us, and so basically now we're doing things our certain way or certain style and keeping it within our vision, for the company as well.
No, it's quite interesting, Lindow. You know, I'm sure Nababugele Makha, they will attest to this. You are into a space that previously used to be known as the women's space. You know, mawuqhamuka umuntu wesilisa and you are a chef. Abantu bathayebo lo muntu wesilisa uyapheka. You know, what really inspired you, you know, besides everything, the schooling and everything, but becoming a chef as a man, Lindow, what really inspired that?
Ukhula kwami ngakhula kagogo.
Okay.
Kagogo there's Ugogo's way or the highway.
Yeah, sure.
So Ugogo on Sundays, as you can attest, or Sundays muga Gogo you eat. Kume sontweni uyadla.
Yeah, sure.
Uyadlala mubuya udlala niyadliwe.
Yeah.
Ugogo uyabhaka, uyanifundisa ukubhaka. Ugogo uyacleana, uyathunga ugogo and wonke ama basics as a human being that you need in life, yabo. So I think amongst my cousins I grasped calling yagogo.
Okay.
Wayidlulisela ngakumina. So ngiyabonga ngakudlulisela kumina. Wasebenza ugogo. And no man on the other hand she added value because umuntu you don't know where your path lies, you know.
Sure.
So you have one direction which you want to see yourself going through, and then you have a direction that you've been gifted with.
Yeah.
So I mean I think I've been gifted with ukpek. So I've followed that up and I've changed the way you'd find ukudla selection, the way you'd find ukudla being displayed. From getting ukudla in containers, now we're doing in boxes. You know, asawenza amathekaway sarep ngefoil kuphela labo muvakashile angithi bhekani Tupperware gogo lapha cha sesiyazi okay muhamba uyivisit uhamba uhlonipheka isile uhamba kahle konke uqoqekile.
But how do you find this working for you, Lindow? Do you think i-clientele yakho it's mainly women or abantu besilisa sebeyijwayele lento ukuthi even men can be good chefs as you are?
Funny enough, the first client that I got under the ranch experience was one of my cousins. Where went into Zulu. We shot Zulu. So what's in it? Let me test you out. It's lento. Njobuthi uyifundele. Osibothu uyazi ngempela lento lenzayo. So mama abebefikile bakumama koti. Bathuka ibhadi. Bathuka abathi hayibo sifuna ukuzwa lo kharipelo. Hayi but behamba sesicela irecipe. So you find yourself ukuthi the guys the manly side bazothi hayi uLindow upheka kanjani ubani yabo they'll wanna challenge you and then you need to remain calm. It's
taking you to the edge.
It's not gender based. It's a calling yabo. For me na the way esipheka ngayo sipheka ngokuhlula so siyabantu. So mina I've mastered a way that I display ukudla komuntu or the way I prepare ukudla kwabantu. So for that you still get some clientele amantombazane the female from the female side athanda lokho uku fine dining kakhulu ukuthi uthiyazi ngibiza uLindow ngiyazi uLindow uzongenzela lento ibukeke ngalento nozobefikile lezo hayi uthola uLindow. So you get labo bantu, you know, you get low clientele from both spectrums ukuthi hayi uLindow hayi bizu dust hayi ziyashala.
Okay, no, that's quite interesting. Talking about imicimbi yasemakhaya, imembeso, imshado, and a whole lot of other traditional kind of functions eyenziwa emakhaya. In your own understanding and probably through your experience as well, how would you define the African cuisine?
For me, African cuisine, it's basically still cooking the way kokupheka ngayo kudala, not adding the new essentials, putting izinto eziningi into my traditional meals. Like if we put umbhaqanga, yeah, uthatha uma green pepper usufaka kumbhaqanga ke manje. It's not gonna look umuntu omdala osemakhaya uzothi yini manje lesidla.
Yeah, sure.
So if you try to modernize ukudla kwesintu, it takes away from element yabantu abadala. It takes away from being traditional. Yes, as much as you can play around with it, but
sure. Bring a bit of a difference, but still could be
manje ngeke ukuthi uphenye inyama phakathi sigijimiso pink.
Sine mince meat.
Sine mince meat. Akusayona inyama phakathi leyo. So there's something else now. So for me, that cooking traditional food or traditional meals, I stick to ukuthi yes, salt and pepper.
Stick to the tradition.
Faka usawoti, yes, uzontshontsha lapho my herbs akho. Just ukuthi unyuse le flavor encane, but manje ungabe usushintsha yonke into inyama phakathi uyiseveza ukhari.
But do you find it still selling, Lindow? Even in nowadays?
It still sells. It sells. Iba nensuku zayo. You inyama phakathi, some people enjoy it make band. You know, khona igenge enjoy ukuthi ngikhaya inyama ngaphakathi, even if kuyashisa ngikhaya phatha ngikhala amanqine enkukhu ngikhalela inhloko ngihlela ujeqo ngikhala idombolo. So it sells, it still sells, it's still viable with market.
Nice. I also want to bring in something slightly different to what we have spoken about njengamanje, Lindow. Sigwi lockdown, we are in fact level 3 we're lockdown. Do you think, you know, this lockdown has been quite a help to you, Norma? Blessings le lockdown. How have you been operating, and how do you find lockdown affecting you at a business level?
I remember the first week at country the first week, I remember I was sitting, I was just stressed to say you know, what can I do? I used to bounce for my ideas amongst the band. I'm like, but I don't think we're ready for it. And then it clicked. No, see what's going on. You know, fortunately, it panned out positive.
Okay.
You know, so from I think it was the first week we started having deliveries of ugul.
Okay.
You know, nice. Some people used to like to pick up. And then it grew from there.
Yeah, especially because the malokshi naban bebe kwazi ukushala bopocha
abancane. So it grew because even with the menu that we started with, we basically started with the platter.
Yeah.
And from that platter, we had inquiries. It's during the week none.
Yeah.
And then I sat back. I'm like, okay. Yina abantu abayidlayo njengoba ama restaurant evaliwe yina ama high seller, what are the restaurants abantu ama restaurant bajoge kubona abantu yabo. So you look into that, uyazi ukuthi okay khona yo bantu bajele bakhalela ama wings,
you know,
so have ama wings and chips on your menu.
Correct.
Okay, khona umuntu khalela,
so you're taking what people are used to get from the restaurant, you are bringing it home.
So let's say lokshini, and from the conjugal let's say lokshini, you're not degrading.
Correct. You
banikeza into atsumuntu ayazi no, that's what that's, you know, uthole lokudla lokwazi uyazi no, ayazi guys no.
So the possibility here, Lindow, is that because you are not necessarily just giving them any standard, you make sure that you keep your standards high.
We keep the standards high.
There's a possibility that some of the clients and customers on our mind, and that number say restaurants, no, what I've been getting from Lindow is not compared to what I'm getting in the restaurant. Babuya
because umuntu uzoqala comparison my prices now. Umuntu hawazi kuLindow bengithola iplatter enokuthi siba u5 kuyona. Right. Price. Message a restaurant, we're still gonna be about 5. You're spending maybe three
A whole
times
lot
the amount,
more, yeah,
you know,
sure.
3 times the amount. It's not according to your taste or enjoy yanga. No muntu invite you to say some sort. I cannot hey yes, but it's moshimali. You know, so we try to keep the amounts that we spend on pricing. Which ni umuntu athi umuntu no as in it was well worth it. You know, so we keeping it like Tina and we asifuna abantu beloke be dropping kakhulu yabo thenga usupport umuntu omnyama you know pusha ngalendlela le kumele kupushwe ngayo.
Correct. Usakhuluma ngendaba abangani nje, and I remember there is a status I shared and we shared it also amongst friends. As it is before your supporter, you know, the famous people ongabazi abantu asebewosaziwayo. Have you supported your friend? Because sometimes we see people going very far, but they have not even bought a meal from you. Yeah, Lindow, you are in a very difficult industry, hospitality. Yeah. Which I also believe is heavily affected by our lockdowns.
It is.
There may be people seated at home, but Lindow seem to have made it in this industry. And I know for sure, Lindow, we level esiphezulu kabi manje ama-chef. Sengike ngakulalela futhi ukhuluma nakuma-rate aphezulu. Engeke mention obviously because today siwostwe i-Atimtende TV. But can you just assist abantu abasemakhaya to understand the different levels of chefs akhona mhlambe in the hospitality industry?
Okay. Kwi-industry lesikuyona khona i-hierarchy of chef. There's singathi ama levels.
All right.
You'll find the executive chef who basically oversees everything that the establishment does. And then ubani head chef or reporter or executive. And then ngaphansi kwakhe head chef siba nama-sous chefs. Ma-sous chefs allow you where you're going to find your
not sushi.
So no sous chefs.
I'm pulling your leg. Okay.
So that's where you're going to find your pastry chefs. You find your butcher ako. You're gonna find your abantu abadila with sauces. Your abantu abadila no fish. You know, like your sushi.
Correct. All right.
It breaks down from day to day. You find your commis chefs. Some commis chefs ilaba abaphuma my college. Athi umuntu no, I'm still ngisayofunda ulwazi under establishment umuntu. So lo muntu soke soqoqulazi kulabantu abangaphezulu. So kuyona le hierarchy le khona yo chef. Getting to the top, it's quite a steep.
It's quite a
steep, you know, because you have to go through quite a number of ladders to figure
to get to that level.
As nakhona, if when you get there, akukho lula. Because company pay my projections again. You need to be making profits. You need to be making sales. You know, my sales count the most. You know, you'll get some mixed sales, which is a combination. Establishment, your hospitality, accommodation. Now, can you mix accommodation with the food sales? Can you mix with beverage sales? You know, so you find in Teganjalo. So it's omunye umuntu athi akayinakile kakhulu umuntu anake mhlawumbe ifocus yakho kudla. Angayinaki accommodation, angayinaki beverage. Kanti mukuhlanganisa konke lokho udayisa package eyodwa umuntu. It becomes hassle free when because now you have ama projections akho or ama sales akho, sales mix yakho it's high. Yabo. Kona kunzima ezothi umuntu in 5 years ngifuna ukuba executive chef. It's difficult. Unabantu abano 15 years in my kitchen who are still
abakafiki ukufika.
They still wandering around. Umuntu akazazi okay which direction do I go? Do I go pastry? Do I go into basically
something anyana
so kuyehluka it depends ukuthi nakhona it depends uthi umuntu onjani. Do you challenge yourself into
and when ufuna ukuzibona kuphi within a certain period of time?
So you find abantu abastagnant umuntu athi vele singasebenzi singu chef it's pointless into ngilongijaha what's ahead. For me na ke in my company the ranch experience,
that's where I wanted to go. Yeah, sure.
I don't give myself any position of being an executive, but I execute the menu planning. Ngiyahlala phansi ngiyibuke mina okay, will I buy this, will I eat this? Mengiyifuna ngifuna i-taste kanjani?
Yeah, sure.
From umuntu ozoyidla.
Yeah.
Ibukeke kanjani?
Ibukeka kanjani?
Yabo.
Because I've seen you are very particular with how you present food. Because it's not just the taste. Sometimes the presentation counts a lot. I think you are correct. Hey, well put by the chef. You know, yeah.
So nami sometimes ngibe ne stress ukuthi ayibo ngizokwenza njani? What's next? Yabo sometimes ukuthi okay yazi ngisengikwenzile kumele ngikwenze. Yini what's next? You know. And then you like it clicks. Kumele ngenze into ukuthi, you know.
This is a very lovely debate and discussion. In fact, not a debate, just a discussion, and we are getting to know food. Kangono, no Lindow. And Lindow, I'm really excited about things that you are sharing with us because baning abantu abafuna ukungena kule industry okuyona, but you know sometimes ngiba struggle. Unfortunately for me, because ngihleli nawe and I'm heavily tortured by the food that is in front of me. Sengijaha ukufika la. But before I get there, Lindow, at your age, Baba, you are doing well with what you are offering to us as your clients and customers. You are doing well with marketing. You are visible. You know, I think also with pricing, you are doing exceptionally well. Is this a skill that you were just born with? Noma mhlambe kukhona, is it the experience that accumulated yaze yazala lo Lindow esinayo namhlanje?
Singabonga ama lecture as a DUT. I used to travel from Maritzburg to Durban every day to attend my class. I used to get my class in Escolian at around about 7 before the lectures. Maybe ngifika mhlawumbe ngiphethe ibhuku le costing.
Yeah.
You know, costing is very essential with business leads.
You
know,
you must count everything.
Ngeke ukuthi into uthenga 300 so 350.
Correct.
It just becomes it becomes pointless. So you also have the management side, you know, sure. You have the costing, you have the management side, you have the facilities. Don't get those access if we want to establish a business. So you katsukala now you are born to care in lento ngisiza kanje ngisiza kanje you revert back to bona futhi labantu uthi ayazi ngistakile la ngakuzakala kanjani yabo. So for me I have to give thanks to my lecturers at DUT. They've paved way, you know,
to shape who you are today.
To shape who I am, because abanye baze bathi Lindow usafubuye zo DUT. Kids no guys ngisafubuka when uzosifundisa ke manje, you know, because we see the trends that you're creating, you know, the platings that you're using, the aesthetics that you use to attract a customer edleni kwakho.
Esadla
ngamehlo umuntu yabo. That visual aspect you entice us ukuthi kumele sidle.
Sikufonele sithi hayi Lindow siyenza sona ndokudla.
Khona ukudla namhlanje.
Yeah, no, I think Lindow you are correct to a greater extent because I think that's what distinguishes our universities from University of Technologies, because I think there's a lot of practical work that goes into investment yakho ifakile with the University of Technology, rather than just, you know, brushing up a theory. Uphume kodwa kusafuna kuyo practice for 5 years. Kuyima masterisha, you know, the nitty-gritties of the business.
Yeah, and also while I was at DUT, ngaba ne opportunity to go down to Cape Town to one of the leading conference centers in Africa. Lapho nakhona ngafike ngathi ngifika uLindow bamazi ba uLindow.
Yeah, sure.
But I branded the name Lindow Kitchen. So I also have to give thanks to chef ngabafika khona.
Yeah, sure.
Who took me under. Whether okay, you wanna uzofunda langani?
Yeah.
Funda ke.
Yeah,
this
sure.
is what we do. Ungasabi ukubuza. Mina the first 2 months in Cape Town, I remember ngangi often nje ngangayazi. Ngangikoloza ukuhlala endlini. Ngangisho kahle ngizela ukuzofunda la. Angizela ukuzohlala endlini yabo.
Because you had a vision, Lindow.
Ngibuyele ekhaya, mina ngibuyele with something ekhaya. Ngeke ngikwazi ukubuyela ekhaya sengihleli. Yabo, so nakhona mimi ngifike Cape Town, you need to adjust angani. Yabo manje ikhalanga la Cape Town liphuma ngo4 ekseni. Alifana leli la. Iphuma lesi ngala, so uthola ukuthi uyafunda la uzela ukuzofunda uzela uzosebenza futhi uhlangana nabantu bezinye inhlanga nabo bazela ukuzofunda nabazela ukuzothola lento oyitholayo nawe manje sekumele nawe uzame by all means ukuthi ni push yourself in a pedestal what's okay
correct
mekuthiwa dingala umuntu ulinde uhleze khona yabo ulindo kanankinga ulindo uzoshaya double shift kanankinga hayi akudingi uzumcele umtshela uthi lindo namhlanje ushaya double shift uyaqhubeka uxoxa ngo4 kuthiwa hayi kuseyazi uyasebenza lapha hall number 1 when uzobusebenza khona hey yabo you get to learn quite a number of things yabo and akhona ukubuyela back ekhaya ngabuya and yabo sana lokuthi yazini you need to have an input with what happening in my respect, the entertainment side, the hospitality side. Correct. So you need to come back with what value will I add?
Yeah, because kona nabantu abangibhekile.
Yabo, chef, ubuye nani? Yabo. So when I came back ngabuya with the attitude ukuthi azini no, ngizela ukuzowenza something big in my respect. Yabo. I'm here to change the game yokudla in my respect.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you find it slacking. Yabo. Sonke so tight, sonke stays fuck some of us role. You add something else.
Yeah,
you know. If was role yakho ayibi for
role ngempela.
Kubi role linyama, bangabi role lesijwayele yabo.
Yeah, sure.
So lezo zinto let's I've added to the market.
Ukukhuluma ngeke role emnyama I can see right in front of me. I don't know whether this is a black roll or a purple roll. You are still going to talk talk us through ngale tengiyibona la phambi kwami sisazofika kuyona. But Lindow, ngifuna ukuchecka something before we get into this.
Yeah, baba.
Do you really think the issue here, private chef, this thing yama private chefs, where people hire you to say, namhlanje ngiyazi ngifuna ukulala la ekhaya sidla ukudla kwa Lindow. Is it a market that's growing in South Africa, or do you think it's already grown?
It's already on the market. It's a niche market, but nakhona you'll find peshe.
Yeah.
They've used to lento le about my celebrities are used to having a private chef. South African it's a growing trend.
It's still growing.
It's still growing.
Yeah.
You'll find there's a social platform whereby you book a chef. It's still growing because now there's indaba angakwazi ukufinyelela kuzona. They're selective in terms of the cities that they do the businesses in. And then you find us Lindow Lindow's willing to travel.
Yeah, sure.
Lindows are willing to travel. Say Cape Town, Lindow I sharp.
Yeah, sure.
We has a Cape Town, because I remember at one point, while I was still in Cape Town, one of my clients, what's Lindow November nginomcimbi ekhaya.
Yeah.
Ngizongiphekel. Hayi wangidizisa. What's the story Cape Town was ngizokubuyisela futhi emove.
Okay. Nice.
So you crisscross provinces uservice clientele yakho.
That's what we call breaking the barriers, Lindow, because bonke laba base Cape Town baba overlookile.
Yebo.
And bafuna umfana wala ekhaya nje eMaritzburg.
Samdinga lo muntu.
Well done to you, Lindow. Sikwi-winter mfowethu. Mhlambe can you just quickly tell us ukuthi what sort of meals would you recommend njengamanje and some recipes mhlambe ungawasuggesta?
Right now, njoba kwi-winter, soup is an in thing. Soup is served with croutons.
Okay.
You're looking for oxtails. You're looking at inyama yakho le ipheke into stews.
Okay.
As much as okaris bajwayele, but sisijwayele ama stews. So you're looking at ukudla lokho okuhoma okuhathi. Ukuzosuthisa futhi. So those are the in things right now. Ama soup, ama stews, your oxtails. For now, side loco.
Now, usakhuluma ke ngama stews, ukhuluma ngama soups and everything. We have quite a wide offering here in front of us. Lindow, I'll start it through nje. Mhlambe my point of interest as a first point, I see right here kune roll. That is this black or purple? I think it's black because I see purple right next to it. Can you just take me through this platter? What really have you done here?
Okay. We have a charcoal bun, which is a sourdough.
Okay.
With the.
So it's called charcoal.
Charcoal bun.
Bun. All right.
It's Ibanese nje, but they use a sourdough.
Okay.
And then you have a beetroot wrap. So normal wrap with but then they added a beetroot puree to it.
Okay.
It tastes like a beetroot.
Okay.
Without having the first
Yeah, sure. Okay. That's interesting.
And then
so when we fagile na le beetroot manje wayenza kanjeni?
Ithole kanje nesayitole akwazi uyithole kanje.
Okay.
And then sinama garlic rolls ethu. You got your crispy wings. Pork shank.
Baba lama.
So ababisanga nje.
Right.
Spicy kahle
so nabantu abangawufuna upelepele
futhi.
Nice. So what is this? Is this pork or I think it's pork? This is not.
It's not lamb. It's actually pork.
Pork. Okay.
It's pork. With the T-bone yethu.
Lovely.
Ne chicken it's a smoky and then basted in our secret sauce yakwi ranch.
Hayi kunzima. I'm sure abalaba abukele emakhaya manje bathi yazi mase sithole nje leya shank liyana kungasheshe kulunge because it's a Thursday evening abantu bayemakhaya bafuna ukudla okumnandi bayihlalela ema dining room basibuka. Thank you so much Lindow for this. But before singene lana si taste you know there may be people abathi no siyafuna ukungena nathi Lindow. How really would you encourage someone who is aspiring to become a chef? You know, because abantu bakufuna ukungena kulezi zinto mhlambe they just lack ama ideas ne guidance here and there. How would you best advise such people?
My best advice for umuntu who wants to be a chef, one, you need to know in markets that you're going into. It's not friendly.
Yeah.
There's people that say there's competition, and then there's us that say there's competition that's engadingakali. And being a chef, it's not being a celebrity. Uyancola. So uyancola
because vele uyasebenza lana busy.
There's long hours into this. You wake up early, you sleep late. I'm a weekend into ongayazi. More busy weekend into ongayazi. There's days whereby sometimes you don't go to sleep. Melo service a client, it's also a client you have to do a wedding. Your wedding is just something about 500. Melo prep your corner.
Something that sekufuna ukuphuma uyolungiselela umshado.
So and another thing, formalize it. Eskoleni for it. Get the education that you're going to need for being a chef. Uhambe uyofunda nakwezinye indawo ukuthi okay. We'll practice out of interest. Uhlale nabantu abazi okay yazini khona umuntu okuthiwa Lindow hamba ubuza again uthi okay how do you go about being to the level that you are uyenza kanjani lento le like do you sleep usukucabanga usukucabangani emini kathi udayisa ukudla yini
uvuka kanjani menu
like how do you come up with your menus and stuff so isikole sibalekile in everything that we do because it's on the background it's on the background yes khona abantu abagifted umuntu akadinga ukuthi esikoleni but nakho uyakudinga because there's things that you need to
the management kunama
the financials behind it you know of which ukuthola esikoleni ukuthola umgaqweni yabo so ama fundamentals kwesikoleni adingakala and you practice you ngeke uvuke kuseni usana namhlanje ufukuhluka KFC ngama wings mele practice yabo this is how ama wings mela taste ayisimnandi asibanibani mnandi but yabo awamla abengcono kunawo yabo so you practice your craft yakho yabo ungasabi ukuthi ni guys ngicela ukunimeme kwami ngicela nizotest ukudla yabo ukujwayele nje lokho ukujwayela ukuvashana nabangani uthi let's ngizoniphekela yabo whereby you basically now you build igama lakho you build your name around abantu that you hold close to you because now bazokurecommend to abanye abantu so say hey une event uthi usibani manje uzokuphekela yabo ukushayela lento le uyishaya icimezile lento le.
No, so this is quite interesting. Thank you so much, Lindow. Mhlambeke, let's assist our viewers at home, people who may want to, you know, get you as a mentor, people who want to place orders with you. Bakthola kanjani, whether there is a cell number, nagma platforms akho, how do people get hold of you?
Okay, on all social media, you'll find me under Lindow Dust.
Okay.
Lindow with a W ekugcineni.
Oh yes, so it's
Lindow on the W,
on a W.
Dust.
Okay.
And then on Instagram, it's the Wrenched Experience.
Correct.
And it's Lindow the chef or Lindow Dust.
Okay.
Nago Twitter, you're gonna find me there as well. Number to contact me is 067-234-7883. I repeat, 067-234-7883.
All right, lovely. So those are the numbers. Engathola kuyena kuwona uLindow. So thank you so much, Lindow, for coming for this interview. Sijabulile kakhulu. But we are even more excited because we are now going to indulge. Siyodla njengamanje. It's food tasting, Lindow. I was started through baba ukungizwise nje izinto ezincane. Thank you so much babukele emakhaya. Have a great evening. Thank you so much once again to Lindow. Awuvalelise emakhaya, Lindow.
Nisale kahle emakhaya. Sobonana mase nifone sasicela i-order.
Lovely. Join me as we indulge kulokudla kwanamhlanje.
Siyabonga.
All right, let's do this.
Yo, qala ngalapha. Funa siqale ngalapha. Simisele lo emuva. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure ophethe camera njengamanje uyasho ukuthi yazi ngathi ngashiya le camera njengamanje. Sicela uhlale kwi-camera baba. Sisabhizi la.
Akafisi lutho.
Yes. This is pork shank, ne? Wow. Look at this. Hish. Ayike lana ke mawuthi uthembe into zakho lana siyashaya manje siyazilahla phansi ngale pork shank. Uconsa mathi already salivating.
Hey. Baleke plate. Hayi.
Siqale sishone khona.
Sungasondela.
Sengasondela. Here we go. Ake nginiqalele lana nje. Producer wami akayithande le ndaba. Usefisa ukuza la etafuleni. Producer, stay where you are. You belong to the desk. Lindow, ufakeni lana baba. Yazi ukuthi this taste.
Sibhanga sawoti. Sibhanga sawoti, and then we add rosemary to it. Katsi steam emanzini.
Okay.
Nezinye imfihlo.
Imfihlo zakho. Wathi ngizwa la kwi-chicken. Editor, you will still have this, I'm sure, in case kusalile. No guarantees.
And the chicken is smoke latina endlini. We have an inbuilt smoker that we use, snehikori, curry chips that is also in with smoker set.
Okay.
So it infuses a different taste. Roast.
Yeah, sure.
Smoker it.
Ukuthi kwazi nokuvuthwa ngaphakathi.
So maintains ukuthi be soft, be juicy, inyama can be dry.
The secrets from the chef himself. Hayi. Kuyasinda la. Ake ngizwe la kuma chips futhi ukuthi kuhamba kanjani. Wow. Tangy. I love this, Lindow. This is awesome.
Sticking to traditional salt and vinegar on only on my chipset.
Nothing too complicated, but unama secrets akhona. Ngiyawezwa njengamanje. Angikwazi nokuwachaza ke mina because adinga umuntu wakhona ukuthi awachaze. Can I come this side, Lindow?
Yes, you can.
Wenzeni lana baba?
Ama-wings nje, we drench it into flour, amasi, namaqanda.
Amasi. Kunamasi kule chicken.
Yeah, baba.
Hey. Okay.
That's our wet mixture, which is a mass in a can, which binds the flour and it's never you crumbing it like anje.
Hey. The producer uzovela avuka uthenga u25 liter wamasi. Ecamthi kuzophuma lento. Hayi. Kunzima bafethu, kunzima. Hayi, ngicela ukuzinika isikhathi ngidle kahle. Ngizafuna ukungena mina kule band lena. Babukeli, siyavalelisa once again. Ngifuna ukungena kulento ngivumele ningene kuyona. Have a good evening. Cheers.
Siyabonga,
bye.